Hello.
Hey.
Hey. SCP stream?
Yep.
Alright,
Now,
well, how's it gonna work?
uh, so what I have planned is basically, uh, I'm gonna bring up the SCP Foundation
Hmm.
site, and I'm just gonna click random SCP, and we're just gonna start reading it.
Sure.
If
Alright,
you,
well then I'm gonna go to maybe link it to like live chat every once in a while so we can all like be a part of it.
oh yeah, of course. In fact, let me go ahead and make the announcement that we are live.
Alright, I'm gonna go to the restroom real quick.
Okay, you do that. Damn it. Live with the readings, not e-readings. Live with the readings, not e-readings. Alright, now, you unread. Right. Uh, so Bros is still a little bit is going to be coming back soon. Yeah. I'm just going to go ahead and do the intro. Hello, welcome to the Neon Cabaret stream. We are going to be doing some SCP readings. Now it
My-
is November, so I mean that we have that going for us.
Many things. Anyway.
I mean, I originally I was planning on trying to do Secret Laboratory, but in trying to create a server, it just went wonky on me.
Yeah. It can be a little wonky. A little wonky.
Alright, let me link the site to in live so that we all know like what uh while I'm reading like a random one, you can like choose like whatever one to link.
Sure.
Oh,
Alright, well, where can I find the random SCP?
uh random ones are well the ones I'm gonna be reading is like under site, but the actual database is the series. So I guess you know more about SCP stuff than I do. So
Yeah.
what
So
what
you want me,
well no,
you
I
want me
just
to
want
explain them?
yeah, just like kind of like explain the
Okay.
gist of it.
Okay, so to understand SCPs is just kind of have to understand like the format. So I'd say the SCP we should start with is 173, the OG. It's the series 1 and it's like the OG, the OG essentially. So I'll link this as well just so everybody can be on the same page. Lol. And
Well,
essentially this is pretty much just this is like what everyone this is all like this is where it all started. So essentially 4chan of all places started this whole trend. And this is like the contested to be essentially the OG. And the item number is SCP 173. And the object class is Euclid. Special containment procedures are item SCP 173 is to be kept in a locked container at all times. One personnel must enter SCP-173's container. No fewer than three may enter at any time, and the door is to be relocked behind them. At all times, two persons must maintain direct eye contact with 173 until all personnel have vacated and relocked the container. Description: Move to the Site 19, 1993. Origin is as yet unknown. It is constructed from concrete and rebar with traces of Krylon brand spray paint. SCP-173 is animate and extremely hostile. The object cannot move while within a direct line of sight. The line of sight must not be broken at any time with SCP-173. Personnel assigned to enter container are instructed to alert one another before blinking. Object is reported to attack by snapping the neck at the base of the skull or by strangulation in the event of attack. Now are to observe Class 4 hazardous object containment procedures. Yeah. Personnel report sounds of scraping stone originating from within the container when no one is present inside. This is considered normal, and any change in this behavior should be reported to the acting HMCL supervisor on duty. And goes on to saying feces and such like that. So the whole structure of this, essentially, this whole thing started, right?
Right.
So an SCP stand for Secure, Contain, Protect, and the whole foundation is what is the thing that contains these is like sets out on essentially these data, essentially puts all the information about these SCPs on these data files, including like how hard it is to contain them, like how are you supposed to contain them, and like the description of their like anomalous properties and such like that.
Mm-hmm.
So theoretically, it's like, oh, okay, so you're like, bros, what kind of SCPs can you what kind of SCPs are like, done under like are allowed are like are possible for this? Well, I'll tell you there, misters. From what I can find freaking the tab I was on because I'm on a couple SCP servers. Lol. Yeah, like Discord servers. Yeah, like I looked it up. So it's yeah, there we go. Anyways, it's like SCPs, as long as the property, like one of their ability, like as long as they're anomalous in one way, it can be an SCP. Because I'm on it. It's just essentially like here's one. The 682. Here we go. Like this will be the last one before we go into like random shit.
Okay. Like it?
Yeah, this is like the last one before we go into random stuff. So the SCP 1682 is something I should probably link in live chat.
Yeah.
There we go. There we go.
Oh, 682.
Yeah, 682. It's the hard to destroy reptile, one of the more infamous ones. And it's very long. But anyways, the object class is Keter, meaning that it's one of the harder SCPs to contain. It's a little bit harder than Euclid. But anyways, all these, essentially the Foundation's goals are to contain and protect the world and keep it secret that these things actually exist. That's this whole universe's shtick.
Okay.
Essentially. And it's all, like, they're, like, cross-references to each other. There's, like, yeah, I'm gonna delete that. Anyways, there's cross references to each other. All the SC, like, it's just like it's so complex, but like this is the best way I can describe it to you. It's gotta have to kind of go into it. It's like everything is discussed with a clinical tone. It's just, oh my god. Anyways, yeah, let's try to find a random SCP tool.
Well, it's there's
Slacker. Slacker's here. Just muted. Anyways. He's not talking, but
yeah. He has his mic muted. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Okay, so
yeah.
I found one. SCP-478.
Oh, okay, link that.
Oh, right.
Just link that so everybody's on the same page. Lol. Yeah, alright.
Alright, just let me know if
Oh, dude, I think I've read this one before. Alright. Do you want to go for it?
Yes. We'll
Alright.
we'll take turns. All right. Item SCP-478. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Instances of SCP-478 are to be surgically recovered whole from victims before death. What?
Yep.
After recovery, they are to be kept in specialized vacuum-sealed lockers within Biosite-66. Instances of SCP-478 do not seem to be able to pass through solid matter, and thus may be held indefinitely unless damaged. Mildly affected victims may be treated in a normal civilian medical establishment by Foundation surgeons under the guise of orthodontic surgery. General sedation is to be administered, as per normal surgery. Severely affected victims of SCP-478 are to be recovered by the nearest Foundation establishment and subsequently moved to Biosite-16 for study. Because of SCP-478's unique structure, infected individuals are not to be terminated prematurely. Victims deemed capable of full recovery may be treated for infection and released, as above. Survivors are to be administered a Class B anesthetic, and false memory are to be planted. Victims deemed unsalvageable may be terminated. What the?
Spooky.
So essentially, I've read this before, but essentially it's a virus that just makes you grow a lot of teeth where you're supposed to not grow them. It's like really
Vagina
ridiculous.
dentata.
You ever had that dream where you're just growing teeth and they're all falling out? Imagine that,
No.
but you just
No. What kind of sick fuck are you?
I've had it's just sometimes some people have those dreams. It's just one of those dreams.
Yes.
But yeah.
It's just one of those dreams.
Alright. Description: SCP-478 are small entities of inconsistent size and shape that resembles a dark-colored butterfly or moth in flight. Wild instances have been encountered a number of times, but their elusive nature makes capture difficult. Extract instances of SCP-478 do not seem to need to eat, sleep, breathe, or breed. After some testing with captured instances, it is understood that SCP-478 are somewhat predatory and normally prey exclusively on humans under the age of 25. Well, shit. This is like a cougar.
Damn.
Furthermore, SCP-478 most often seeks out individuals who have not yet shed all of their
Deciduous teeth.
deciduous teeth. Grammar was never my strong suit.
It's all
Clearly.
good.
SCP-478 will enter a victim's mouth while they are asleep and attach onto the soft platelet in the upper nasal cavity, usually blocking one nostril. The body's mucus production will increase, leading the victim upon waking to believe that they have developed a minor cold. From there, the victim's platelet will begin to generate teeth in addition to
Gingvas. Ginivas.
gums, normally replacement of teeth. This growth
Boy.
process this growth process will begin at a rate several times faster than normal tooth growth, and quickly increases in speed and severity. The platelets' generation of new teeth. Shut up! No, sorry, that's my phone. Shit, I lost my place. Then begin growing within the lungs and subcutaneous layer of skin. Skeletal calcium will be leached away to provide material for new teeth in an increasingly painful progress. The growth will continue until the entire digestive tract has been saturated by dental tissue, after which SCP-478 will exit the victim's mouth and flee. Teeth within the stomach are exposed to the body's normal acid production, while teeth within the skin will group closely together, forming rigid masses of dental material underneath the surface. All teeth are normally beyond placement, containing a root, nerve, and enamel. It is unknown exactly how or why SCP-478 caused this explosive new growth of dental tissue. Damn. That's...
Addendum.
Oh, right, the addendum. Document recovered from the Foundation's raids on the dental laboratory of Dr. Razman Yelkov implicate SCP-478 as a primary source of the phenomena observed in SCP-1994. Investigating into Dr. Yelkov's ability to communicate and capture instances of SCP-478 is ongoing. So a doctor can talk to the thing?
It's something like that. Some people, like in the SCP universe, some people have attributed like anomalous abilities, or at least have like
Anomalous.
like properties. Essentially, it's like there's literally a group of interest called Gamers Against Weed, where like they literally spend time making like SCP weapons that they just do for fun. Like one of them is called like the nerfing gun, where like if I were to like in the SCP say this, if I were to find a gun, like if I were to shoot this nerfing gun at a Coca-Cola bottle, depending on how I think of like, oh, what's better than which, I would nerf Coca-Cola into being Pepsi. You know, like it's just
Nerf
like
it into Pepsi.
yeah, you have it's hard to explain. You just gotta read it. That's like, kids who were reading SCPs. They are fun, and they are great.
And apparently there's over 5,000 of
Look
them.
up the Vulcan. The Vulcan does a better job at doing this than we do.
Ugh.
It's all good.
Let's see what the next one is.
And remember to link it.
Oh, yeah, I'm looking it right now. Okay.
Oh, it's this is a joke one. It's the J. Typically when they put -J, that means it's a joke. I'll read it. Item number SCP-789-J, object class safe, which means if you leave it in a box and leave it alone,
You're gonna
it's
say in
fine.
the box.
Yeah, it'll stay in the box. Special containment procedures. SCP-789-J is kept in my toilet and only I can talk to it. Description. SCP-789-J is a ghost that is a face. That is a face. It lives in a toilet and it talks to you while you poop. Then when you poop, it goes, no, stop, and then stops because there's poop in its.
Are you having a stroke?
No, I'm just laughing. SCP-789-J travels around in butts. You can only get rid of it by wiping. That is the moral of the story. Sometimes it kills other butts and makes them butt ghosts too, but it's always lonely because it is a bus ghost. You fall. If you fall in the toilet, it eats your butt. By researcher James, age 11. Story. Sometimes that's the whole point. Anyways, let's just move on. Let's move on. That's it's literally this is a joke. This is a joke. Like
Fuzzy Dude says we should just be reading the joke SCPs.
sure. Oh, look up 420J.
Okay.
420-J. That's actually a good one. We should start with.
I'm serious. If it's not the evil bong.
Yeah, I think. Yeah, like it has to. 420-J.
I think I actually have to search it up.
Hello.
Here, this is what it is.
J.
420-J.
Yep, that's what I did.
Oh, okay. Whoopsies.
Holy shit! There's a whole bunch of redacted stuff.
No, we'll just gargle or something like that. So,
It's
here, watch.
all redacted.
Well, it's not redacted, it's just like kind of censored.
It's
It's
redacted.
like-
That's what redacted means. It's censored.
Sure, fine. Anyways. Hey man, this is not a real class. Oh, wait, I got it. SCP-420-J. Object class awesome. Exclamation point. Exclamation mark. Hey man, that's not a real class. You gotta make it safe for something. Dr. M. Oh yeah, you're right, man. It's totally safe. Dr. C. blank. Object class, awesome. Actually, it's strike through. It's totally safe. Special containment procedures. Keep it down in room blank in the basement of building blank at site blank. The password is blank. What are you doing, man? You can't just tell everyone where we keep the blank, because everyone's gonna want to come and get some. Dr. M blank.
You can
Hey,
say
you
Dr.
can't
M.
just say blank in the middle of articles, man. Oh, blank. Dr. C, blank. Okay, I got this stuff. When we're down in Jamaica, really strong stuff. Lots of blue and red mixed in it. Good blank, man. It's like there's me and blank. We were smoking that stuff down there with blank and skinny blank. When M blank he says to me, quote, "Hey man, we should take this stuff back and send it to that machine." And that's an entirely other SCP. That the thing that changes things and makes it better. And I said that was an excellent idea, so we did. Man, we tried it on very fine first, and whoa, we were laughing for weeks. Sucks what happened to blank. Still funny as hell though. Oh, I should have said blank. Dr. M blank. Yeah, it's just like this, like with the joke SCPs, they're meant to be poorly written. It's essentially this. It's like these are the purposely bad SCPs, but they're so funny.
So this is the whole stream.
What?
So this is the whole stream. I said.
Yeah.
Yeah, but like it's kind of like we get to some SCPs like I'll bring up and we get to talk about like some of their implications and shit. It's like kind of fun. Like here, one of
I knew
them.
it should got drunk.
Okay. I got another random one.
Yeah.
SCP-1122.
Oh.
I'll read this one.
All right.
SCP-1122. Object Class Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. All roads leading to SCP-1122 are to be sealed off with 2 armed guards posted outside SCP-1122 at all times to prevent unauthorized access. No artificial devices invented after 1940, with the exception of any recording devices which must be worn discreetly, are to be carried into SCP-1122 without administrator approval. All test subjects must be searched before entry to prevent the introduction of unauthorized items into SCP-1122's environment. Description: SCP-1122 is an abandoned tourist attraction located on the outskirts of... It was originally constructed in 1950 as a House of Tomorrow. A demonstration of the then futuristic technology is expected to become commonplace over the following 25 years. There is no evidence that SCP-1122 displayed any anomalous properties prior to its abandonment. SCP-1122's interior is usually unusually well maintained, and filled with devices that neither existed at the time of building's construction nor existed in the present. Among other things, the house has a kitchen stocked with food pills that change into 3-course meals upon hydration, miniature robots that perform routine cleaning and maintenance, and a garage containing a car capable of flight. Smuggling these items out of the house has revealed that they do not function outside of SCP-1122. Although, SCP-1122's technology is more advanced than modern technology in some respects, it is less advanced in others. There's no miniaturized computers on the premises, and the house's television is of a considerably low picture quality than its modern counterparts. Ooh, I really need a drink.
What are you doing?
We are reading
SCP stuff, which is
What
fine.
in it? What is an SCP?
A secure contained. It's essentially like an object or like person slash thing slash something with like a weird effect. Like, oh, for example, there's an SCP
Oh,
that whenever you
Secure
talk
Miata?
about it, it makes you refer to it as an old library, no matter what you think of it. It always makes you want to let everyone know that this SCP is an old library, and it always has been a old library, essentially like that. Like There's like this anything that makes a human do something strange or etc. It's usually an SCP. Unless
So
you're
the
talking about Chris
reason
Chan.
why
You
I
know,
want
Chris
to
Chan,
buy
Chris Chan should probably be considered an SCP.
is a SCP.
So what now?
Yeah, it's a supernatural thing.
Because whenever I stare at Shigeru Miyamoto's face, I have the sudden urge to give in to the supernatural desire to buy a Nintendo product.
I
I'm
don't
pretty
know.
sure that's just stand power, but continuing on. The house is also populated by a Caucasian family of 4, consisting of a man, and a woman, in their mid-30s, an adolescent daughter, and a prepubescent son. Although persons inside SCP-1122 occasionally witness the family entering and leaving through the house's doors, no inhabitant of SCP-1122 has been ever seen outside of the building. All 4 residents of SCP-1122 are docile, and, at the time of the original discovery, perpetually cheerful, and are usually willing to answer any questions posed unto them. When asked for today's date, all 4 residents will claim that it is exactly 10 years after the current date. The Foundation originally believed SCP-1122 to be predictive, though this has been since proven false. Their knowledge of history prior to the year 1950 is relatively accurate. When questioned about history subsequent to 1950, they refer to fictitious persons and events such as the creator of the lunar colony, while failing to recognize real events. SCP-1122's
Yeah, I think I'm gonna sit this one out.
too weird for you?
Okay.
It's too weird.
It's fun though. The weirder it gets, the better it gets. Aww.
Is anyone looking at the YouTube chat?
No.
I'll
It's in the chat.
have a tab. I'll have a tab open.
Nothing's been responding, but anyway.
I'll just have it open in a tab.
Shit, SCP-1122's most unusual property was demonstrated on 1990 when Dr. Mobile phone rang while conducting an interview with the family. During next visit, he noticed SCP-1122-2 talking on a mobile phone of identical design to his own, which the family has used ever since. Upon interrogation, SCP-1122-1 denied that the phone was a new addition, claiming that he had always owned it. SCP-1122-3 and SCP-1122-4 then complained to Dr. that their mother was too occupied with talking on the phone to pay attention to them, the first time any resident of SCP-1122 displayed unhappiness. Whenever a device that was not in widespread household use before 1950 is seen by the residents of SCP-1122, it will be integrated into the house from that point onward, often replacing an original item. Food pills disappear from SCP-1122s after the introduction of a microwave oven, for example. Each new item has, without fail, has a negative effect on the house's inhabitants. SCP-1122-1 has frequently been seen drinking, lamenting on how things should be better, while SCP-1122-3 and 4 have become more introverted and are rarely seen outside their rooms.
Sheesh.
Oh, so he pretty much me?
So basically, the more like modern stuff entered this
Introduced.
area, the more they become not much of a nuclear family. That's sad,
Well,
actually.
that's some pretty
Sad.
yeah. That's some nice commentary. Anyways, more random stuff.
Okay. Hit the random wheel. Alright, 1822.
Alright.
Who's going to read it?
You're gonna have to open some of the stuff in there. So
Wait, what?
yeah, like some stuff is like you gotta open some stuff as well. Just letting you know.
What, like the logs and all that?
You'll see. Just like if you see something red, usually like and that has a plus in the right before it, usually means you have to open it.
Do we want to open them?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah. Anyways.
Alright, who's reading?
Oh, you want me to read? You want me to read?
Sure, go ahead.
If you want to.
Okay, sure. Item number SCP-8122 or 1822. Object class Euclid. Special containment procedures. Containment procedures outdated. Please see below. SCP-1822 has been shown to uniformly permeate 100% of the 100% of the observable universe, and therefore cannot be contained. Thankfully, SCP-22 does not suppose 1822 does not pose a significant risk to the public, or Foundation operations. Therefore, containment efforts are to be focused on minimizing the knowledge of the extent of 1822's properties. Foundation agents are stationed in various sites of interest, such as places of academia, statistics, and research laboratories various sites of such interest, yada yada yada, are to monitor and report any findings that may lead to the discovery of 1822's anomalous qualities. And this is what the whole thing here told me about. So, following the events of Incident Log 1822-1, testing with SCP-1822 has been restricted to observation only. At no time are any Kant, Sennheiser, Kismet radio counters are to be placed in reality warping environments. Upgrade to subclassification Euclid Red 1, pending administrative approval. Alright. Description: SCP-1822 is the designation for a set of anomalous empirical proofs of mathematical statistics and their related laws, including most laws, the principle and the law, which show an unexplained proportionality between unrelated phenomena and present in the large sets of data. SCP-1822 implies the ratio of is universally constant throughout many seemingly random forms of both qualia and concrete probability, and therefore gives rise to the predictable patterns of behaviors and systems that should otherwise be highly variable. This has led to the establishment of the Kismet ratio, a measurement of the probabilistic phenomena known colloquially as luck. To date, the Foundation has been actively trying to suppress knowledge of 1822 for over 2 centuries. The first recorded knowledge of 1822 was a set of Greek texts from BC, describing the nature of the anomaly and posits several theories into the origin of the phenomenon. 1822 has no discernible source, although explorations of alternate realities reveal data redacted. See below. Additional materials. Addendum 1822-1. Interview logs plus excerpts. CD. Okay. This is the following series of relevant interviews and snippets and experts pertaining to the SCP. So the interviewer and interviewee. This is gonna be some reading in this one, guys. Jesus fucking Christ. We got a big one.
We can probably skip over this one.
Shit.
We got a big one. Like, literally, from what I can tell, this SCP is the literal manifestation of luck. This ain't it, Chief. That's all I gotta say about it. Let's go! George, that's what I'm just gonna call him GR, and interviewer Dr. H. Anyways, as I was saying, the date 3/19. Preface: Dr. R is a agriculturist from Wisconsin. Rosenthal reportedly came across evidence of SCP-1822 while reviewing purchase, inventory, and quality reports of various crops he was cultivating. Subject reportedly spoke openly about the phenomenon on a public forum, prompting a Foundation investigation. Subject released post interview upon application of Class B amnestics. Amnestics are basically forget-me juice. Essentially, like, why hasn't the Foundation hasn't been found out by the entire world? This is it. They make you forget stuff. Extraneous dialogue removed, which means it's like unneeded. So, Dr. A, how exactly did this come to your attention? I mean, how did you not notice? Percent of my crops contains blank percent of my earnings, and the top percent of the people buy from me make up percent of all purchases. Hell, even percent of all the plants themselves hold percent of the total numbers of vegetables on the on vines. How does that make sense? It is unusual, isn't it? Your testimony will will help us better understand the phenomenon. You guys are scientists, Rosenthal says. Yeah, and Dr. Anderson says more or less. So what do you guys think what do you guys think it is? That information is classified. Although I can say is that we're hoping that it is explainable with our current understanding of statistical analysis. It is possible that it is simply coincidence. Ah, he laughs. Coincidence. I've never seen something so far away from coincidence in my whole life, Doc. I see it everywhere now. Blank percent of Americans hold blank percent of all wealth. Did you know that? This ain't
I had no idea.
Yeah.
I never knew.
Yeah. Whatever. No, this ain't coincidence. Whatever it is, it's everywhere. Out there in the ether. Something like gravity, ever present. Noted. I think it's just about covers. Thank you for your report. No problem. Thank you for your report. No problem. Oh, and Doc? Yes. Be safe. It's a strange world out there. That it is. And log. So these are essentially like interview tapes, essentially. They'll even that's why they have laughs and such like there. That's just like a court document transcribing stuff. The black bars are literally information that the Foundation doesn't want certain readers seeing, That's how it works.
Right.
Anyways.
Oh, okay.
Why don't we go ahead and go
just
to a different SCP then? We basically...
this one's long. This is so goddamn long.
Oh.
Yeah, this one is super long. Uber long.
Wait. This is one that Fuzzy posted.
Okay. 1128.
I'll read this one.
Yeah, sure. There are experiment logs too, and they're sometimes if you want to read more. Oh, Jesus Christ. Okay. Alright, you go. Go read.
Okay. SCP-1128. Object Class, Euclid. Special Containment Procedures. Written descriptions of imaginary or imagery of SCP-1128's appearance or videos of the entity breaching, see Addendum 1128-3, found outside of the Foundation ought to be destroyed. And Class C amnestics are to be administered to anyone exposed to such information or showing signs of SCP-1128's contamination. A written description of the entity's appearance is to be kept at site for experimental purposes only, and is not to be read by anyone other than D-Class used for testing. If exposed, staff ought to report immediately for administration of Class C anesthetics. Mobile Containment Force Kappa 12 has been assigned to intersect and redirect any and all water traffic that passes through their designated patrol area by any means necessary. Description: SCP-1128 is an entity that manifests as the massive aquatic predator to anyone given a full description of the being's appearance through either spoken/written descriptions or visual depictions of the being. Persons infected by SCP-1128 will initially exhibit no abnormal behavior, though some cases shown a general aversion to activities involving bodily immersions in water, such as bathing or swimming. Should subject be ever be fully immersed in water, they will disappear completely under the surface of the water, regardless of the water's actual depth. In most cases, subject will reappear moments later in a panicked state and frantically try to leave the water, while in some other cases the water will become polluted with blood and debris confirmed to be the remains of the subject. Subject that has been reappeared intact claimed that they were transported to a vast ocean where they are pursued by SCP-1128. Interviews with these individuals carry some risk of further SCP-1128's contamination, as descriptions of the being's appearance trigger further infections. SCP-1128's infection can be treated with Class C anesthetics, as it appears memory of the entity or descriptions of it are required for anomalous properties to take effect. Addendum 1128-1. Testing with affected D-Class have shown that wireless communication devices function normally when used by submerged subjects affected by SCP-1128. Addendum 1128-2. Tracking devices affixed to D-Class used in SCP-1128 experiments revealed that submerged subjects are transported to an area within the ocean, not far off the coast of Redacted. Further investigation of these coordinates revealed the area to be data expunged. Mobile Containment Force Kappa 12, Sea Devils, have been assigned to keep unauthorized seafaring vessels out of this area at all costs. Note: that's where we've been sending those D-Class? How does a short-range wireless communicator get such a clear signal from that far away? Dr. S. Addendum 1128-3. Test involves D-1732, who have been used for repeated SCP-1128's testing without administration of anesthetics, was shown to be able to encounter the entity in bodies of water normally insufficient for bodily immersion. This effect became more drastic over time, with D-1732 developing progressively stronger hydrophobic tendencies, claiming to see SCP-1128s from outside almost any body of water encountered by the subject. Days after the initial exposure, D-1732 was violently pulled into a glass of water by Redacted. No remains were recovered from the incident. Staff witnessed the event were found to be infected by SCP-1128 and administered Class C anesthetics. Containment procedures were then updated to include videos and descriptions of this event, and testing involved extended infection of D-Class was terminated. So basically, it's a Cthulhu monster? Essentially?
The Loch Ness monster, but if you talk about it or describe it in any in any way, it's like boom. If you like go into a bathtub, you're just instantly transported to an area where this creature will just come and get you. It's like weird.
So
Like
Cthulhu.
it see like it. There's no limit on what an SCP can be. That's like one of the things you gotta understand. Like SCPs can be anything, everything. You know, like there's literally an SCP that
I
literally
know of an
calls
SCP.
what is it?
It's this white guy who sounds incredibly black, so everyone refers to him as a black guy.
I see. I see.
That was the highlight of the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Me making fun of bros.
Pretty much. Ooh, 1-8.
Okay, so basically, in a nutshell, it's Cthulhu.
Yeah, it's good. Oh god. Anyways, all right, I'll read it. Here we go. Item number SCP-118. Object class Euclid. Due to the number and distribution of SCP-118, the containment of every specimen is impossible. Known SCP-118 red zones are to be closed off from all civilian marine vessels and divers under the guise of military presence or other plausible cover story. Contacts in navies known to operate near SCP-118 red zones are to be utilized in order to minimize the patches of military vessels through the red zones. If any area within the red zones has a depth of less than 15,000 meters, The restriction is to be applied to aircraft as well. All human activity surrounding the yellow zones is to be monitored. Any non-military vessels or individuals approaching the red zone are to be turned away. In the red and yellow zones, protocol toxic harvest is to be followed to ensure the removal of devices generated by 118. More, protocol cell watch is to be followed to ensure the early detection of any emerging red zones. Samples of 118 can be stored using standard containment procedures for non-virulent anomalous microbes. Picture from the containment fair, red zone, blank, blank, blank. That's like a nice picture right there. Anyways, description. 118 is a species of ocean-dwelling Procista that is capable of assembling functional, self-initiating nuclear devices from the materials present in ocean water. While SCP-118 is unknown and hence has not been classified by the scientific community, specimens resemble protists of the phylum, can't pronounce that, but have significantly increased levels of movement speed, nutrient storage capability, and resistance to alpha radiation. Specimens of 118 have been found in all the world's oceans and seas. When in a survivable saltwater environment, specimens of 118 will seek out materials, including, but not limited to, iron, silver, copper, carbon, TNT, and uranium isotopes. When SCP-118 is located in a material of interest, the metal is absorbed into the cell using a method dependent on the size of the material. Single atoms and molecules, mostly as substances that are dissolved in the water, are passed through the cellular membrane through the specialized protein pumps. Larger particles, smaller than the cell itself, are ingested through phag. Just phag. Larger pieces will have particles torn off for an unknown mechanism, which are then absorbed using the first two methods. This mining, quote unquote, occurs even in solid and hard substances such as metal ingots. Upon reaching a threshold of absorbed materials, specimens of 118 will move towards an assembly area on the bottom of the ocean, body of the water where they are present, and will contribute to assembly of a nuclear device. The nuclear device assembler are gun-type fission devices using uranium-235 as their fissile material. Observation of devices in the process of being assembled show that the process starts with an assembly of the my god, this is long, but whatever. Metallic rounded cylindrical casing for the device, followed by the creation of two subcritical masses of uranium and conventional explosives to propel them further into each other. And this is strike true, but I'm going to read it anyways. The mechanism by which SCP-118 enriches harvested uranium is currently unknown. See addendum 4. The device is then finished with an assembly of a uranium 238 tamper, where the two uranium masses will collide, and the assembly of a trigger mechanism. 118 appears to assemble the necessary components by adding minuscule amounts of material to an initially tiny material seed. Different atoms and molecules can be added to the same component, and assembled components are not necessarily homogeneous. It is currently unknown whether SCP-18 builds on the seed atom by atom or by adding very small sub-micrometer fragments. The mechanism by which 118 attaches new material to the seed is seamlessly unknown. Assembly time depends. The assembly time depends on the size of the device being assembled, water conditions, and mineral availability, but observations suggest that 300 days for a medium-sized device can be considered average. So an SCP that literally is a microbe that makes bombs. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, that is really useful.
If you know how to control it.
Well, yeah. I mean, it's unfortunate that it's nuclear ones, but
Yeah. I mean, like little tiny TNT packets could be nice, you know?
Maybe.
Anyways, once a nuclear device is finished, SCP-118 will detonate. But the device by completing a circuit in the trigger mechanism. Around 90% of the nuclear explosions recorded as a result of SCP-118 have had yields in the 20 to 35 kiloton range. Although yields as low as 4 kilotons and up to kilotons have been reported. Aside from cases involving human interference, failure to detonate has never been observed, as all nuclear devices recorded have been either detonated of their own accord or removed from the water prior to completion. Devices constructed by SCP-118 appear to be larger than man-made devices of similar design and yield, presumably due to the neutron moderating effect of the water that separates the uranium masses throughout much of the device is construction. Given assembly area typically has between 1 and 3 devices in the process of assembly at any given time, although as many as 6 at a time has been observed in zones where multiple devices are being simultaneously assembled. The devices are separated by enough distance to prevent the detonation of one from destroying or setting off the others. Okay. My God, these things are intense. While the
Yeah.
Foundation is unable to prevent civilians or organizations from obtaining samples of SCP-118, superficially similarity to existing species, few numbers relative to all oceanic processes, lack of anomalous behavior outside material-rich bodies of water, and the SCP Foundation's standard monitoring of all scientific studies at the risk of uncovering information about anomalous biological species ensures that the chance of SCP-118's true nature being determined through cell samples is minimal. Anyways, yeah, there are currently 6 different active SCP-118 assembly areas known to the Foundation. While the natural disappearance of an assembly area has been observed, the current consensus among researchers assigned to SCP-118 is that the elimination of assembly areas without massively noticeable effects is currently unfeasible. See Experiment Log 118 Gamma for details. Thus, containment is to be established at SCP-118's assembly areas to be designated red zones and surrounding yellow zones. More areas with elevated concentrations of 118 zones of interest are to be monitored for signs of assembly areas. Anyways, should we open up the list of containment zones?
no.
No? Okay. Addendum. We'll end up with the whole addendum thing. How about that? Following the USS incident, the exclusion of radius used when drawing red zones had been increased. Containment of the containment protocol toxic harvest has been updated. Addendum 118-2. The signing of the partial test ban treaty and growing number and capability detonation of nuclear detonation detention methods are used. Consequences of nuclear detonations caused by S-118 have increased. Containment protocols have been revised in light of these facts. -3, due to the significant cost of containing 118 red zones, the O5 console, which is like one of the highest up like area, like people, in the SCP universe. You'll see them every once in a while when shit gets real. Has requested trials on possible methods to eliminate SCP-118 assembly areas. Anyways, Addendum 118-4, level 4 clearance required. Our research has determined that 118 enriches uranium by exploiting the fact that U-235 is a slightly greater preference for a high oxidation state than U-238. 118 specimens, which which have harvested a large amounts of uranium and are near assembly areas, appear to develop specialized organelles resembling a series of thousands of valvular-like chambers with mitochondria-like organelles within them. Responsible for catalyzing a reduction of oxidized reactions in a given chamber, uranium is repeatedly reduced and oxidized. Compounds with uranium higher oxidation states are transferred up the chain, quote unquote, of the chambers, while the compounds with a lower oxidation states are transferred down the chain. This results in a small amount of highly enriched uranium at the very end of the chain. Researchers and engineers at research sector have managed to create a prototype uranium enrichment device based on the principles employed by SCP-118. While the prototype is unable to produce the weapons-grade uranium without using unreasonable amounts of time, it was successful in producing a reactor-grade uranium, albeit at a significantly greater cost than conventional methods. By its current limitations, the idea shows promise, and I have forwarded our findings to the relevant front companies. Dr. Anyways, yeah, long one, but a goodie in my opinion. I like it. Very detailed SCPs. Anyways,
Well, I got a bit of an idea.
what is? Oh, I see on the stream a number generator.
No.
Oh, what will it be?
Yeah. Let's
Oh,
just
okay.
go into the joke ones.
Sure. Joke SCPs. Okay.
Let's
Alright.
just spice it up a little bit.
Yeah, sure. Can we do 006? What the fuck is that thing?
Sure, why not?
Alright, you read it.
Okay.
Is that the name of it? What the fuck
Yeah.
is that thing?
Yeah. SCP-006-J. Object class. Carter, oh god, kill it! Special
What?
containment procedures. Any instances of 006-J that are discovered by the Foundation personnel are to be left the fuck alone. Personnel that are to contact Mobile Task Force Alpha 21 Husbands in order to dispose of the instance of SCP-006-J in a humanitarian matter. MTF Alpha 21 is to be provided with 12 glass cups and 20 slips of paper at all times. Examination of any instance of SCP-006-J and require steady and careful movements. Any surprise of SCP-006-J may oh shit, it's on your face. Description: SCP-006-J is the collection of insectoid creatures that researchers agree are scary as balls. We're pretty sure it's mimetic, but we're sure as hell we're not going to go near these things. I think I saw one. I saw a stinger on one. Discovery: I'm just walking through my hallway to my room, and I look in the corner and I see SAW. I see
SAW.
W shit, and I see SCP-006-J dash, and this thing has these gigantic fucking eyes just staring at me like I'm gonna fucking eat you, and I just get the fuck out of there. Addendum 006-J. Guys, it isn't that big, okay? Look, I'm gonna go up to it, and look, I'm going up to it, and it has attacked me. Yeah, Doctor has been promoted to Psych Director 05. Recommended actions are throwing the instance out of the window or out of the
Outside?
window or outside. Disposing of the instance through any plumbing would not be tolerated. It's still living, still a living creature. Damn it! That's one. The other one's for funny. You gotta imagine like it's just a woman who made that. Because for crying out loud, it's literally
Oh,
husbands.
you-
No, like for real. Like Alpha 21 husbands.
Why can't it just be like a gay guy? Why do
Sure,
you have to
maybe.
be
Maybe
why
gay
do you
guy,
have to be
maybe
a
gay
female?
guy.
Why are you sexist?
I'm just conservative. Anyways,
Oh,
anyways,
let's see what else is
is
there?
that okay?
Oh, the baby. I want to
where?
know. I want to know what this one is.
Okay, link it. I can't
Oh,
find it.
right.
Okay, we gotta do SCP 723 and 724 after that.
Okay.
After this, because
Alright.
they're kind of funny, like from
Alright.
what I can see.
SCP 11-J. Object class Euclid. Because we don't know where
This
it
is a joke one.
Yeah, they're all jokes. We're doing jokes.
Awesome.
Euclid, because we don't know where it is. Do we? Where's it gone? Special containment procedures. Any sightings of SCP 11-J must be acknowledged verbally, in a high-pitched voice, with all words sharply enunciated. Subject must react in the same way when witnessing SCP 11-J disappeared. Description: SCP 11-J is a 6-month offspring of Foundation Dr. Jones, which has the anomalous power of dematerializing whenever an observer obstructs their vision with their hands or nearby furniture. When visual contact is reestablished, SCP 11-J rematerializes, to the great surprise and relief of onlookers. Addendum: Dr. Jones is starting to work way fewer hours and take some paternity leave. SCP reports are not how normal people interact with their kids, for fuck's sakes.
Actually, open the testing log.
Testing log?
It's like not that long.
Dr. Jones.
Testing log.
Dr. Jones. Where is SCP-J? There he is. Where's SCP-11-J? There he is. Where's SCP-11-J? There he is. Where's he gone? Where is he? I got your nose. I got your nose. Dr. Jones places his thumb between his middle and index fingers, creating the illusion of the amputation of SCP-11-J's nose. What are you doing there? What are you doing? I'm gonna eat those little legs. Yes, I am. SCP-11-J gives a positive response to the stimulation of being eaten, suggesting masochistic tendencies. Conclusion: SCP-11-J is anomalously adorable.
Nice. Addendum. Oh yeah.
I already read that.
Oh shit. It's supposed to be read in order, but whatever.
How was I supposed to know that there was a testing log? I don't read
Anyways, I gotta find the joke one. Crap. Anyway.
There's a whole page on
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I know. I have to I gotta reopen it. Anyways, there's like 723. Yeah, 723. Yeah, okay. I'll read the Sad Roach and Bad Roach. Okay, these comes to the set. I'm convinced. Okay.
Okay.
SCP 723-J. I'll link this. SCP 723-J. Object class. Sad. Special containment procedures. SCP 23-J is to be contained in the second floor experimental lab utility closet. As SCP 723-J is allowed to roam this area freely. Personnel entering the area are to remain vigilant. Breathing 723-J within the premises, tactical wrangling is a low priority exercise to be given to only unoccupied wranglers. I honestly want to click on that link. Never mind. Description: SCP-723-J is a American cockroach, believed to be of advanced age, presenting characteristics of downward slanted antenna. 723J's anomaly manifests deep, unstated emotional turmoil that researchers have observed in its behavior. Individuals who monitor 723 are able to initiate its past experiences. Little explanation how they receive the information. Though a low percentage of the personnel members are immune to this effect, various responses have been generated regarding perceptions of 723-A and its accompanying ability to see partial lifts of qualitative observational log J-13. Doctor, he must be in a rough spot if he's hanging out in the lab areas. It's too cold for a species in here. I hope he's finding a way outside where he belongs. Doctor, I felt bad for him since he seemed so lonely. I've actually never seen another bug in here. So I guess he must have lost his family. His mate too. If he had one. Poor guy. Junior researcher, I think that maybe his sister had roach syphilis, and the roach tried to save her, but he couldn't call fast enough and now the roach lives forever because that way the roach sister lives on as healing roach heart. Researcher, maybe he was a roach larva. Roy Orbison was his hero. Oh, okay. Because whenever his mom and dad fought, he would run to his corner and watch Roy Orbison on the TV so he wouldn't hear them yelling. One day, his parents fought so loud that Sad Roach ran away and bought a bus ticket to Nashville to learn guitar like Roy Orb. But when he got there, the music teacher took one look at him and said he would never play guitar because he had 6 legs and no hands or fingers. And he went to live in a diner. Waits for the radio to play one more Roy Orbison song about what a fool he's been because he can't play guitar. Roach. Technician. I saw it on my keyboard and thought. Yeah, I saw it on my keyboard yesterday and thought it must be tough to be that ugly. Jesus Christ. Anyways, upon initial
They're fucking
contact.
harder than an ugly stripper.
Yeah. Anyways, upon initial contact, 723J was found on a railing on Site 19 staff parking structure 39K. Site maintenance was informed, but SC323J disappeared during the time taken to dispatch personnel to arrive. 723 was later sighted in the second floor laboratory room, and most frequently in the lab's utility closet. Staff has agreed to per consensus to allow SCP-23J to live out his dreams to be a janitor with the cleaning supplies, as it is a much better alternative to the roast motel he previously worked at and needs his time away with his delinquent younger brother. It is currently unknown on how she. Oh my god. Anyways, the 723s manages to sustain itself. As all edibles in close proximity to its containment are held in secure storage. Nevertheless, 723 sightings remain a relatively common occurrence, though SCP-23J has been observed to flee immediately upon confrontation due to an addendum to due to an accident caused by misunderstanding. SAW-23J was involved in incident 723-1. See log of incident. Doctor, extraneous dialogue removed. So how did the meeting go? Decently. Hang on. There's something under the cabinets. Which cabinet? The doctor says. Agent. The one with the snacks. It looks like a roach. I'll get it. Wait. That could be Sad Roach. Agent swiftly approaches and crushes. Oh no! 723 using standard Foundation issue footwear. Be careful with Sad Roach. Oh. And Agent said, the cockroach that you and Doctor were talking about last month, that you could squish no matter how hard you tried. I thought it was as fast as hell and you couldn't catch it. They're health hazards, you know? Pause. After all this time, that's how you went out. If it makes you feel better, it was a worthy thought, but I'm just gonna scrape this into the trash now. Sad Roach, no.
No.
As of blank date.
No.
He's been confirmed neutralized due to a perceived record of intense hardship. SCP-23 was promiscuously awarded the Dr. Blotatio Lifetime Achievement Award, E-12 Marine Insertion Protocol. As the foundation for oh god. Yeah, unable to retrieve its remains from the waste bin. The boot used during SCP-23's improvised non-emergency termination was burned following a brief informal closed shoebox ceremony. Blank personnel were in attendance.
Oh.
The Sad Roach is now dead. This is what you guys get, honestly. All right, now we're gonna go into SCP 724.
Sad Roach's younger brother.
Yeah. Bad Roach. All right. Here we go. SCP-24J. 724, yeah. 724J. Object class, I can't pronounce that. Fucks given, not applicable. Special containment procedures. 24J is to be kept in a standard containment locker. Staff are advised to not interact with, feed, or otherwise encourage the continued existence of 24J. In addition, oh my god. Oh god, okay. Here, I'll read it anyways. SCP 724J is to be continuously loaded like a freight train, flying like an airplane, feeling like a space train. One more time tonight, I'm on the night train, bottoms up. I'm the one night train, fill my cup. I'm the night train, ready to crash and burn, and I never learn. SCP-24J is no longer 5 meters of a computer keep of a computer. SCP-24J is a cockroach, believed to be the younger brother of SCP-23J. Beast. SCP-24J's anomaly manifests in its complete disregard for morality and if the feelings of others
For lovers?
rules. Shush. The rules and proper hygiene. It has developed asthma from its tobacco addiction, and if you see in the picture to the right, it's him smoking, man.
So rebellious.
He is so rebellious. It's developed asthma from his tobacco addiction. Has failed to file tax returns for 7 years in a row, and has implicated in a string of shoplifting instruments in Texarkana, and has been known to drive its 1997 Harley Davidson FHLR Road King while drunk from the Costco store brand whiskey.
The best kind of whiskey.
Yeah. Doctor.
Wait, you drink?
What?
You drink?
No.
No, I don't.
So why do you say? So how do you know it's good?
I just said yeah, as in like okay. Your opinion has been stated. Anyways.
I felt so used.
No, I'm 18. I'm not even allowed to drink. Probably not planning to either. Anyways, I'm not gonna mince words here. He needs to get his act together. We're all very worried about him. Brother must be rolling over in his grave. No! You know what? I think he's the reason why his brother's so sad. Maybe he gave a sad Roach a better chance to connect with his only living family member. Both of their lives could have been improved. But 724J won't open up out to anyone because he thinks he'll be emasculated. And it just makes me angry. As say 723J, 23J deserved better family members than this. Upon initial contact, 24J was leaving a Roach Motel pest trap at 19 along with oh no. Anyways, along with SCP-2720, after a 5-hour firefight, security staff with a total of 13 Foundation casualties. primary containment was established upon apprehension. Interviewer.
That
Interviewer.
was a really cool story, bro.
Yeah, I know. Dr. Lyle Knight. I can't pronounce that. Interviewed. 24J. 724J. Begin log. Doctor, do you think this kind of behavior would have made your brother proud?
Silence.
Well, I can sit all day if I need to. Wait a minute. How did you get those tiny sunglasses? D-29999 enters. Sorry to interrupt, but the guy from Pizza... Oh my god. Sorry to interrupt, but some guy from Pizza Hut says he has $5,000 worth of extra large
What?
plain pizza. Yeah, worth of extra large plain pizzas to deliver to Dr. Naismith. Dr. Naismith, how the hell? SCP 724J. Pony up, motherfucker. Bad Roach. No! Footnotes. Footnotes. Hooker Roach has not yet been contained. And
Hooker Roach?
Yeah,
Hooker Roach. And footnotes number 2. Where did it get a human-sized shotgun? 0511.
That's my question too. How did this roach get a human-sized shotgun?
Jesus Christ. Like, the freaking... Jesus Christ. Okay. SCP 500J. That bitch.
Alright.
Okay. Oh, okay. Wait.
Want me to read it?
Yeah. You can read it.
Alright.
Just look up that bitch.
SCP-500-J. Object Class: Super Keter. Social Containment Procedures. SCP-500 is to be kept in the primary containment zone of Containment Area 25 Bravo, replacing SCP-0-76, with her mouth covered at all times. The original duct tape has since been replaced. For the time being, SCP-076 has been placed on the third floor janitor's closet, security for which will be provided by Scruffy, the head of Area 25 Bravo, janitorial staff. All previous security measures have been doubled, with an extra 4 nuclear devices provided to the base arsenal just in case. What the fuck do they need nuclear arsenals for? SCP-500, formerly known as Data Expunge, is a malevolent harpy hell-bent on destroying anything in its path female. Human, possessing a wide range of abilities. Those described to the base staff are reducing any adult male to tears, creating an urge to kill oneself, one of these days I swear, causing addiction to a wide array of alcoholic beverages. I just can't face that bitch sober. A death glare to any passing female. I happen to glance at, but it doesn't mean anything for God's sake. Which has been assured to the research team to result in the death of said female. The ability to track no matter where I am, the location. The ability to attempt communication at worst possible time. I mean, come on, it's not like that kind of message parlor, I swear. Oh, massage parlor, I swear. An intuitive ability to tell when someone is lying and deconstruct the entire lie, resulting in sleeping on the damn couch while the fucking dog gets my spot in bed. Causing a massive mental breakdown of any male. That's not even drugs can help. Oh yeah, I tried. You're better off with a gun in my opinion.
Sheesh.
Arguing for up to several hours, by which time I just say whatever and just let me get back to my damn game before it's over. She was able to pull one hell of a data expunge position just like data expunge, but fuck that. By order of 05-8, SCP-500 is to simply be contained with no testing. It should be noted that all required SCP documentation and revised security plans were provided by O5-8, who assured the on-site command staff that the entire O5 Council approved the new procedures. O5-8 also mentioned that the current communication blackout will be lifted as soon as possible. Side note, SCP 76-2 awoke in his temporary containment to find a portable DVD player playing Deadliest Warriors non-stop. This placed SCP 76-2 long enough to allow security to restrain him. For his efforts in containing SCP 76-2, Scruffy has been promoted to head of Area 25 Area 25 Bravo Security. Way to go, Scruffy.
Alright. Okay. Nice. Alright.
SCP-500, moments before she was tasered and fitted with a mouth covering, O5-8 assured the security staff she was about to liquefy their bones with that banshee wail she calls a voice. That's funny. Let's see, what else is there? What's the Grim Bucket?
Okay, maybe here. This one's pretty funny. I like it. Kind of parodies SCP stuff. It'll be my last one for tonight. I did a bunch of exams, so yeah. But yeah, here it is.
Whoa.
The fuck was that?
My mic moved a little too close to my mouth there for a second.
Moved a little too close to your ass. Mm-hmm.
Wait, what? What? Oh god. Anyways, I'll read this. So, here. SCP-123-J. Object class redacted. Special containment procedures. 1234-J is to be contained in a containment chamber.
Containment chamber.
Containment chamber is to contain precautions that will assist in the containment of SCP-1234-J. In the case of a containment breach, our personnel are to take necessary actions to contain SCP-1234. When personnel must enter SCP-1234-J's containment area, no fewer than a specified number may enter at any time. Personnel wishing to use 1234-J for research purposes will require a set clearance level in order to gain access. Blech. Anyway. 1234-J is an SCP object that displays anomalous properties. Properties appear to defy commonly understood principles of science. For research is being performed into how it achieves this. Typically, 1234-J interacts with personnel, resulting in data expunged. Yeah. 1234-J may or may not, on occasion, directly or indirectly cause the creation of other anomalous objects. This is unconfirmed. 1234 was discovered by personnel following their detection of anomalous activity. A containment force was sent to contain 124. It was then contained. Addendum 124-J1. Anyone who is found abusing 124-J will be subject to some form of disciplinary action. Period. Addendum 1-2 Incident 1234-1. 1234-J broke containment. Casualties were sustained. It was eventually contained again. Addendum audio log. Audio log 1234-J-1. Hi. Data expunged. Close bracket. Okay. You play that clip. Literally, it's just a little funny.
Alright.
Hi. Open bracket. Data expunged. Close bracket. Okay.
That's literally what he said.
Yeah. Addendum 1234 J-4 recommendation that SE1234J to be upgraded to Keter. Blank number 05 blank. Footnotes. On occasion 1234J may exhibit unexpected behavior in response to a stimulus. It's a joke. It's a big joke. Like,
Obviously.
literally, it's a parody of the SCP format. Like, anyways. All right, let's look at the one that you linked. Oh, God.
Yeah, Grim Bucket. I forgot
All
where
right,
I linked it.
you gotta read this. This might be my last. After this, I'll probably have to head off because I'm just so tired.
Okay, yeah, we
Alright.
can close it out.
Yeah, here you go.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of the whole night's been kind of underwhelming.
Yeah,
Well,
I really expected it to be like a little bit more.
Yeah, I should have like brought up a list of like interesting SCPs we could have read, but whatever, that was my mistake.
Yeah, it's so yeah. I'm just going to just not do the initial text logs.
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, by the way, Dave, I checked on the stream. Apparently, you're doing the screen share thing, and it's not taking up the entire screen.
Ah, shit. You're fuck. So it's doing the widescreen bars, isn't it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Mother.
I told you. I told you the world runs on 16:9.
I know, but it was, remember like how like my like something happened with the heavy rain videos?
Yeah.
I think that also messed up with my streaming setup too. Well, shit. Well, we'll just continue on with this. SCP-1049-J. Object class, safe. Special containment procedures. Given its unique object-altering properties, SCP-1049-J is to be kept in a custom container, a 19-liter, 5-gallon, black plastic bucket, with the top securely fastened onto it. The bucket itself is stored in Dr. Blank's office. Description: 1049-J is a black fluid of unknown origin and chemical makeup. Its consistency is similar to that of a cornstarch and water mixture, but slightly thinner and does not exhibit the same non-Newtonic properties. Approximately half of those exposed to SCP-1049-J reportedly report a suit-like smell, which smells stronger when stirred or applied to other objects. Given enough time, 1049-J will regenerate enough to fill any container it is placed in it. Please note, however, that only the plastic bucket 1049-J was discovered in is immune to its property-altering effects. 1049-J was discovered in 19. Foundation officials believe that the sudden popularity of data expunge has been mimetic origin. After raiding the offices in which data expunge was created, 1049-J was discovered in a black, unmarked plastic bucket. Unfortunately for the Foundation, traces amount of 1049-J has been detected in other media for blank years following 1049-J's containment, leading to speculation that other sources of 1049-J exist elsewhere. As of 20 blank, attempts to find other sources of 1049-J has proved fruitless. When 1049-J is applied to any object, usually with a brush or paint roller, the object will change within 10 minutes. Complete coverage of the object being tested is not required for transformation, for 1049-J will briefly shimmer once enough has been placed on the object. Depending on the size and nature of the object, 1049-J is applied to, the transformation can range to subtle to drastic. While the 1049-A inspired transformation and entire dependent on the item being altered. A few commonalities tend to exist. Objects appear more dangerous to use or look to be constructed out of less precise methods. Iconography is more common, notably human skulls. Objects may look as though they have been unmaintained as well. Humans exposed to 1049-A will suffer severe emotional changes and, at times, biological changes as well. So basically a ink monster.
Splatoon.
Yeah. Well,
Lol.
Lel.
well, that was our renditions of SCP ratings. I've been Deathhead.
I've been the American Slacker.
This has been Bros Pros, coming to you live from a place.